Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So before I get into this video, I just want to let y'all know that I am filming the intro and outro on my phone because my camera is having like technical difficulties and I don't really know what's going on, and I just want to get this video uploaded. But I do want to let y'all know, I think I'm going to change my uploading schedule to Wednesdays and possibly Sundays. I know I typically do one video a week, but I would like to start uploading 2 videos a week. And personally with my schedule, I feel like Wednesdays are a better option for me to upload a video than it is for me to upload a video on Monday. So for now on, I will be uploading my videos on Wednesdays, and hopefully here soon, I will be uploading videos on Sunday as well. But before we go into this video, I just want to show y'all the products that I used in this video beforehand instead of trying to explain it while I curl my hair. I use a L'Oreal Heat Setting Spray. I use the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Dry Shampoo. I use the Kenra Alcohol-Free Shaping Spray, just hairspray. I go in with my pink wet brush, a wide tooth comb, and then for the curling iron that I'll be using, it is just by Hot Tools. Honestly, I got it at TJ Maxx, but any Hot Tools curling iron that you use would work. Mine does have a clamp, so make sure if you're wanting to follow along that yours has a clamp. I do mention some tips and tricks on how to curl your hair with a clamp in this video, so just stay tuned. First thing I'm going to do is brush out my hair, and then I am going to section off the bottom piece and then put the rest into a pony just so I can get it out of the way. I'm going to brush the bottom half of my hair out to make sure there are no knots and no tangles, and then I'm going to go in with my Sleek It Iron Straight Heat Spray and just apply that mainly to the ends of my hair. Then I'm going to go back in with my brush and just brush it out one more time. So I'm going to grab about a ½ inch section of hair, and instead of going down and wrapping it around like you would with a wand, I am going to use the clamp and clamp it and curl it. So my biggest tip is to make sure the clamp is facing outward. That way when you clamp your hair, you can curl it outward, if that makes sense. Maybe if I show you, it'll make more sense. So let me show you. I'm going to have my clamp facing outward and then place the hair in between the clamp and then the iron. Wrap it once, bring it down, and then wrap it again. I'll hold it on there for a couple of seconds and then slowly release, and you'll get this just beautiful curl. So again, we are going to take a ½ inch section of hair and make sure your clamp is facing outward. Place your hair between the clamp and the iron. Go about ½ inch down maybe. Wrap it once. Hold it there for a couple of seconds. Bring your iron down just a little bit and wrap it again. And then hold it there for a couple of seconds and then release. I personally like curling my hair in the same direction just because I like how neat it looks and it doesn't look as messy, because in the end I am going to go back and mess it up. So I just like to have the uniform curled hair and them all facing the same direction. And then we're going to do this exact same thing for the other side. I'm going to grab a ½ inch section of hair, grab my iron, place the hair between the clamp and the iron, bring it halfway down, curl it once, let it sit, and then bring it down, and then curl it up again. So once I curl the first section of hair, I'm going to go in with my Kenra Alcohol-Free Shaping Spray and just lightly coat that first layer in hairspray. And then I'm gonna go back in and grab another section. So I'm gonna go in and brush my hair out and then take my heat spray and just spray my ends. So one thing that I am doing is making sure that my hair is laying flat on the iron instead of bunched up all together. So for instance, I am taking just this section and making sure it is completely spaced out. And when my iron is running through it, I am making sure my hair is laying completely flat. So that way all of the hair gets curled, if that's making sense. Hold it on there for a couple of seconds and then release. So what I mean by curling it when it's like bunched up together is like when I grab like a big chunk of hair and when I try to curl it, it all bunches up together. So like I said, I want to place my hair between the clamp and the iron, and if the section is small enough, it will kind of disperse and lay flat across by itself. That's how you know you're doing a good job. So I have been in a rush before and I have done like chunky sections and it just doesn't turn out as well. It's not really curling the hair and getting like more of a defined shape as you would if you really like took your time and sectioned out each piece. I also am making sure to leave just a little bit of the ends out. That way it gives more of a natural like beachy feel to it. So in the last two sections, I try to go very thin when I try to separate them because this is where I go in and kind of part out my hair. So for the top section, I will just divide it into 3 parts, still making sure that they're 1/2 inch roughly, and go in and curl them. So just like before, we are making sure we are curling them away from our face. And I will just go in with my curling iron and kind of straighten out the little baby curly cues that I have. I just do that ever so slightly. And with this one where I kind of straightened it, I will just go back in and barely curl it. Now this is the crucial part. Parting your hair. So used to when I would curl my hair back in high school and college, I would make sure I had a deep part, and I've kind of run out of that, and so now I like to kind of do more of a middle part. It's not a true middle, but like section it off just a very smidge. And then go in and curl it, compared to having such like a deep part and then curling it. So I am just gonna go back in with my brush and brush that out, and then go in with my heat spray and spray it. And then I'm gonna grab my section and grab my curling iron and just go in and curl that piece of hair. And if I don't like that curl, I'll just go back and curl it. And honestly, I think I am just going to make that section even smaller. So curl it once, bring it down, and then curl it again. And then slowly release, and then I like to pull it just to make it not as tight. Hair sit for about 5 minutes, that way it can completely cool off before I go in with additional product and try to style it. So once I've given my hair enough time to cool down and for my curls to finally set in place, I'm going to go in with a wide tooth comb and just brush up the curls. I'm not going in and brushing them out rather than just going in and brushing them up. That way it adds more volume and the curls still will stay in place. I am wanting like more voluminous curls instead of just like beachy waves. So that's why I am brushing my hair upwards. So look at the difference between the two. This one's so voluminous and bouncy, or this one's like the ringlet curls that I feel like are from like Little House on the Prairie, if you know what that show is. Brush just a little bit more and then go over to this side. And so I am just pulling at the end of my hair and then taking my wide tooth comb and brushing it up. And then I am just using my fingers to space out the curls, and that way they're not clumped together. And then I'm gonna go in with Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Dry Shampoo and just going in at the root to give myself more volume. also go in and space some of the curls out. And then with the teasing comb, I am just going to add a little bit more volume at the root of my hair. Don't worry, if you feel like you've ruined your curl, you can just go back in and recurl your hair and then brush it down. I'm just going back in with my curling iron and recurling the front two pieces of my hair. That way it gives my face a little bit more of a dimension. And then lastly, I am just going to use my fingers and rake it out and shake it out. And that concludes this video. I just want to say thank y'all so much for watching. And if you liked this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that like button down below to let me know that you liked this video. And if you'd like to see more hairstyle videos, leave a comment down below. I love hairstyles and trying to recreate hairstyles. So if you're interested and you would like me to try more out, leave a comment down below and let me know. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.